Live from New York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show. Today, Wendy's bringing you all of today's hottest topics. And friend of the show, Regina King, is here, telling us about her hard-hitting role in the new drama, American Crime. Plus, Wendy's getting real and sharing her thoughts in an all-new edition of Ask Wendy. Now, here's Wendy!
Yeah! Well. Welcome to Thursday. Thanks for watching. My co-host, my studio audience, give it up. I'm doing great. Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. Collar. Oh, is it okay? Okay. Well, I love you more. Thank you so much for being here. You like it? Thank you. Me and Suzanne all week long have been wearing stuff from my line on HSN, which I show you on Saturday from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. I'll be there, and then 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Now, Suzanne and I are dressed alike. Twinsies. Suzanne is an extra small, mine is a medium, and the line goes all the way up to 3X. It's gonna be a big fun time there in Tampa at headquarters because, you know, you'll be watching. DJ Boof is coming to entertain, and Marco Glorious is gonna be there. And he's our hype man here at the show, and then there's gonna be a live studio audience. So we're gonna have big fun with Callie at HSN on Saturday. Thank you. So anyway, Demi Moore, you are so wrong. And no good's gonna come to you until you do right by your daughter. Well, this is what happened. Demi is 52, and she's hot, and we will give her that. As a matter of fact, she's a very, very good-looking woman. But yes. But according to Star Magazine, Rumer reportedly has, you know, she's doing Dancing with the Stars, and Rumer reportedly has a crush on her partner, Val Shimerkovsky. Well, let me just say, Val is very handsome. That's Max's younger brother. And I've told you how Dancing with the Stars, you know, you're so intimately close with somebody for so long that it is not an unthinkable thing for love to occur. So she's crushing on him really, really hard. No word on whether they've made a move on each other, but I suspect, you know, they will be a couple before the end of the season. In the meantime, Demi apparently also thinks he's gorgeous. Now, see, I'm uncomfortable with this. I'm uncomfortable with this. It's one thing if you have a daughter and you say, you know, a guy is cute, but you don't have a history of dating guys so young. But we know that Demi likes a young, tight man. You know? And it's gotta be difficult growing up with a mother that's, you know, so hot. I'm not just talking about a pretty mother, you know, all mothers are beautiful, but I mean, you know, hot. You know, like at 52, she's still wearing a bikini, her teeth are beautiful, she wears rompers. I mean, you know, moms aren't as old-ish as they used to be back in the day. Remember how, you know, 52 used to look? It doesn't look like that anymore for a lot of people. So, you know, this Rumer, you know, she's a young girl. I'm sure she's full of insecurities, like many girls are when they're in their early 20s. And I just feel like somebody needs to take the lead, and Demi, it needs to be you. You need to back off. I know that you're not hitting on him, but it's enough for you to say that he's gorgeous. You know, and I was reading the article, they also said that Demi, you know, wanted him, like, maybe to come over for dinner and, you know, stuff like that. I just, it's just wrong on so many levels. And, you know, I don't have a problem with Demi dating young guys. Just don't have the hots for your daughter. And Demi, it'd also be different if you didn't have a history of boyfriend poaching from your daughters. Do you remember the story? She does. Do you remember the story that I was telling you, like last year this time? Demi dated Rumer's ex, Harry Morton. Yes! I should have probably said that first so that you could really understand that Demi is that girl. And it's just so messy and wrong. Can you imagine one guy having a mother and daughter in the same family? And can you imagine what that must make Rumer feel like, knowing that Rumer really had it bad for Harry and they dated for a moment of time, then they broke up, and then Demi ended up dating him. So Demi had Rumer's cleanup. But still, that would forever change my opinion of my mother on so many levels. And you know, so I was asked, you know, when we were meeting with the producers, going over hot topics and stuff, it's like, well, Wendy, what would you do if you were in Rumer's situation? I said, you know what I'd do? I'd walk right over to my mother and I would say, you want to act like a girlfriend? Then I'm going to curse you out like a girlfriend. Now, and I mean it. I mean it. I would use the F word, the B word. I mean, you know, like you want to act like a girlfriend? I'm going to show you how I treat a girlfriend who tries to poach or you know, has the eyes for my man. You know, and that's it. That's it. Rumer, good luck on Dancing with the Stars. Nicole Kidman, who stars in one of my favorite movies of all time, Bewitched, has a new enemy. And she goes by the name of Julia Roberts. Now, as feuds go, this is fantastic. I'm gonna tell you why. Because one is the face of Lancôme, the other is the face of Chanel. One is worth like $160 million, the other's worth about $140 million. Both of them have Oscars, both of them are married, and both of them are A-list. It's a perfectly even feud. And if you had to guess who's more rude and mean to help, you know, people who help out, who would you guess? Clap if you would think it would be Julia. Clap if you think it'd be Nicole Kidman. You are very perceptive because I was shocked. Yeah, it is Nicole Kidman. Okay, I'll tell you the story. So they just finished working on a movie together, and Julia reportedly hated Nicole's diva behavior. She treated the crew like a piece of scum under her shoe. Yeah, like just horrible to people. And so Nicole refused to sign one of the crew's birthday cards. And so, which is like, that's crazy. So you know what Julia did? Julia went out and bought the biggest cake she could find. No, listen. And then assembled all the crew and the cast right underneath the window of Nicole's trailer. Hold on. And they commenced to singing Happy Birthday real loud. I don't like rude people. I don't like rude people, and I don't like people who treat people who help out like they're nothing. I don't care if you're A-list. I don't care if you're beautiful, Nicole. I don't care if you star in one of my favorite movies. It's just disgusting. And, you know, what I like about Julia Roberts, other than that beautiful blonde hair she has, she looks good with that hair, right? What I like about Julia Roberts is that she's legendary for being an equal opportunity, nice person. You know, her husband, who she's been married to for years, and they've got those cute kids, Phineas and Hazel, I think their names are. Yeah, old school names. Hazel, wow. What a throwback. Anyway, Danny was part of the crew on a movie that Julia worked on years ago, and they fell in love. You know, here's this wealthy A-list woman, you know, I guess Nicole would say slumming with the help, but they've built a nice life for themselves. And that's one of the things I like about Julia Roberts is, yeah, along with the Pretty Woman movie. Oh, Taylor Swift. You've driven Orlando Bloom out of your building. Well, listen, okay, so you know Taylor is the ambassador to New York. And she apparently has this fantastic apartment downtown. When I say fantastic, I mean she bought the penthouse, and apparently there were a few penthouses up there. And so she knocked down the walls to all the penthouses. Look, look, look. So she's got this gigantic mansion in the sky. 7 bathrooms, or no, 7 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, probably 2 kitchens, I'm not sure. You know, I mean, why knock down all the kitchens, you know? And not only that, the security has an apartment within the apartment too. I know. So anyway, Orlando moved into the building only 6 months ago. But he's so tired of the paparazzi waiting for Taylor. You know, Taylor is like, she causes fandemonium when she goes places. You know, there are a lot of celebrities that don't cause that fandemonium, not because they're not great at what they do, but just because they don't cause that. I would hate to live in a building with Taylor Swift too. As a matter of fact, I would hate to live in a neighborhood with a celebrity. Like, not for nothing. Because I would think that would attract a lot of unwanted attention. I mean, it might seem exciting to begin with, but when you have to step over paparazzi, particularly like here in New York, when you have to step over paparazzi to get into your house, and then they say, oh my God, and it's Orlando Bloom too. Too much. I remember when Sherry Shepherd was working at The View, and she had just married that man who she now is divorcing. And they were going to move to New Jersey. And I heard that they were looking in my town. And now you know, we live in a lovely town, we live in a lovely neighborhood. And it would be the kind of neighborhood that a girl like Sherry would love to live in, you know? She came here while house hunting. She came promoting something or another, and I whispered, Sherry, are you watching? Hi. Remember, and I whispered to you, I said, Sherry, please don't move. You can move to the town, please don't move to our neighborhood. Just please don't do it. You know, shout out to all my neighbors. I know what you all thought when I moved in. There were a lot of you who were very excited, dropping off, you know, tasty things at the door and, you know, things like that. But there had to be a handful of you that are like, oh crap, here we go with a celebrity in here. So and a black celebrity, which means, you know, like, you know, between the rap music blaring and the Cadillac on the bricks, you know, and people stopping by all the time. But I've proven to be a good, as a matter of fact, you don't hear a peep out of me. Not a peep. But anyway, I don't want to tell that story. Stop reminding me. Stop reminding me of when I moved, the mover stole my diary. All right, here's what happened. Once upon a time, before I became so jaded in the world, and I was back in college, and you know when you're in college, you're really by yourself, even though you have friends, but you're really on your own path and you're trying to figure out who you are. And what better place to express yourself than to write it down in a diary? Because you look at that and you say, one day I'm gonna be somebody and I'm gonna look back on these years, I'm gonna be like, Wendy girl, you were a mess. So I had a diary, right? And I kept it all through college, and it was thick. It was, you know, a loose leaf thing. It was a binder. So I kept it all through college, and I would do an entry every day. And then when I left for my first radio job, I would do an entry every day. I was in St. Croix, I was by myself, I was on the radio. And then my second radio job was in Washington, D.C. Well, when I landed my big job from D.C., I landed, you know, my big job here in New York, I moved. So, you know, they gave me moving expenses and everything like that. So I was able to have a moving company come, and I packed up my own stuff, because I don't trust anybody. And I had a piece of luggage that I put like a bunch of like Fendi bags and Gucci bags and stuff in, you know. But this is the one that I was gonna drive in with my Subaru that my parents had given me for college graduation. So the movers were behind me. We were driving to North Jersey so that I could move into my place. And I don't know what happened to this piece of luggage. Somebody stole it. It was a piece of Fendi luggage. My parents had gotten it for me in Italy. It was before roller luggage, so it was shaped like a square and stuff. I get sick just telling this story. So they stole the luggage, and inside they found a bunch of designer bags and the coveted diary. The good thing is that was so long ago, if they actually had it, those stories would have been published. Now I got a TV show, I bet you're sorry, aren't you? Anyway, I say all that to say I wouldn't keep a diary now over my dead body. If I'm not gonna remember it, then it's not worth remembering. I'm not writing nothing down. There are a lot of juicy stories in the monthly magazines, so it's time for Wendy's Got You Covered. Hit it! Lemony. Okay, Serena Williams landed the cover of Vogue magazine. And I think she looks terrific. I love wild hair. I love that they don't have her all made up with like a whole bunch of makeup. I love the simplicity of the dress. She looks cute. Anyway, Serena revealed that she's a very different person on the court than she is off. Yeah, here's what she says. She says, on the court, I am fierce, I am mean, I am tough. I'm completely opposite off the court. My confidence just isn't the same. I wish I was more like I am on the court. Nobody would know that I'm constantly crying or complaining. In other words, she's like the rest of us women. What a picture. Nice, congratulations to you. You know, she's the first athlete on the cover solo. First solo athlete, right? Oh, first black female? Yeah, because I would imagine that Gabrielle Reese, that's our friend who plays volleyball, I would imagine that Gabby Reese has been on the cover before, but she's the first black athlete. Anyway, let's move along. All right, so Julianne Hough is on the cover of Allure magazine. Yeah. And inside, she's opening up about her big public scandal. That's when she dressed in blackface as the character Crazy Eyes for Halloween from Orange is the New Black. But you know what? I forgive her. I mean, I gave her the business at the time, but I get it. She seems like one of those types of people. She's not prejudiced, so she's not thinking prejudice when she does something like that. Do you understand what I'm saying? Here's what she says. Ignorance is sometimes not bliss. I really had no idea what I was doing, and it was all out of fun and respect for the character. It makes me so sad to think that I was that dumb. I learned a big lesson. It's fine. It's fine. But you know what's funny? Because I was one of the people that covered the story, and then what I said ended up, you know, like getting picked up like on Entertainment Tonight and stuff. But when I think of Julianne Hough, I forget all about the Crazy Eyes character. I always think about Ryan Seacrest. And how you allegedly had somebody stole a whole bunch of jewelry that Ryan gave you out of the back of your car or something like that. And yeah, I always think of that Ryan's the one that got away, you know? She's a pretty girl though, she'll get another. She's dating a hockey player actually. And then, Britney Spears is on the cover of Us Weekly. Oh, excuse me, People magazine. With her boys. Those are the boys. And what I don't like is that inside they're doing a group picture with her new boyfriend of only 6 months, Charlie Ebersol. Too soon. I'm sorry. Isn't it too soon to be doing? Yes. Dare I say, it's too soon for her to even be introducing Charlie to her boys. You know, but we know that Britney is fragile, and so but we know her father has been, her parents have been, while their parents are divorced, they both come together for the love of their daughter, Brittany, you know, to take care of her and everything. And I'm surprised that her parents didn't advise her it's too soon to introduce Charlie, and it's also too soon to be doing a spread in People magazine like you guys are a family. And I know everybody needs love and companionship and affection. Doesn't mean that she can't have a boyfriend, just not in the magazine and not with the boys holding him like he's the dad or something. And, you know, we can't do the other part of the story. We have to, that's right, okay. Well, there's another part of the story, but we have to do more investigative reporting.
That's right, watch next week.
Yes, yes. Make sure that you're watching our show next week. There's more to tell you, and you are gonna gag. And that's Wendy's Got You Covered. Thank you. So Amal Clooney, has had trouble adjusting to her husband George's Hollywood life, but it looks like she's done exactly what I thought she should have done in my head. She has a new celebrity BFF, Cindy Crawford. Now, what I love about Cindy Crawford is that Cindy Crawford is married for many years now to Randy Gerber, who happens to be George's best friend. It's perfect. Like to me, that's perfect. So they double date and stuff. They are so close that they bought one plot of land in Mexico, and both houses are built on the same plot of land. And they have breakfast at one's house, and then they walk across and have dinner at the other's house. That's kind of cool, and they have everything in common. I mean, you know, Cindy's smart. You know, a lot of times models get mistaken for being, you know, stupid. But no, Cindy is smart. She went to Northwestern. Now, she did drop out, but that's because the modeling career took off. But she went to Northwestern, and she was a chemical engineer major. Yes, exactly. And then, you know, we all know that, you know, Amal is very, very accomplished. And I was telling you, she's about to profess law at, you know, at Columbia here in New York. And then Cindy, she might not be modeling anymore, but boy, oh boy, do you ever see her with that Dr. Zabad stuff? She's got like a whole, I've never bought any, but she talks a good game. This past weekend, she almost talked me into it. You know? They do side-by-side picture from when she was like 19 and now at like 49. She hasn't changed a bit. Anyway, and Amal and George are right now in New York. He's about to shoot a movie, and they were recently at, these two, at a place in New York here called Patsy's. They've got good Italian. Have you ever been to Patsy's? Well, we found out what they ate because we're nosy. Okay. She had the penne pasta with the spicy marinara sauce, and a grilled chicken salad is what George had. And they both had cannolis and biscotti at the end. I hate Hot Topics. Why are we so nosy? Why do we know this? Why? Keep clapping, everybody. More great show for you. From the new ABC series, American Crime, the lovely and talented Regina King is here. But up next, it's time for Celebrity Lookalikes. So don't miss it. Thanks.
Coming up on Wendy, it's a Hot Topics Monday you won't believe. Let's say it together. And it's the season's best makeup trends from Bobbi Brown. Spring has sprung, now it's time to have fun.
Monday on an all-new Wendy.
Welcome back. So it's time for Celebrity Lookalike. I love this. Our first celebrity, wait, hold on, I can't say. Our first Celebrity Lookalike comes from Anthony D., who watches The Wendy Show on WQMY in Scranton, Pennsylvania. Anthony thinks he looks like Justin Bieber. Now, Bieber might be a jerk, but he sure is cute. Let's see the real Justin Bieber. Yeah. Okay. All right, Anthony, let's see how cute you are. Well, I disagree with my co-host. I think that you're striking a pose like Bieber. I think that you have the hair like Bieber and the eyebrows. And you are adorable, too. But I don't think you look like Justin Bieber, but they do. Thank you, Anthony. Okay, our next celebrity lookalike comes from Jasmine M., who watches The Wendy Show on WGHP in Statesville, North Carolina. Jasmine thinks that she looks like Rihanna. All right, let's see the real Rihanna. And let's take a, okay. And let's take a look at Jasmine. You know what? It's not just the light eyes, it's also the nose and the lips. And you are a gorgeous girl, Jasmine. Okay. Our next celebrity lookalike comes from Zaya N., who watches The Wendy Show on NOSA in Odessa, Texas. Zaya thinks that he looks like, Zayn Malik from the group One Direction. So let's take a look at Zayn. Right? He's cute too. And let's take a look at Zaya. Yeah. You know, in the right setting, I would mistake him for the One Directioner, who has now chosen the direction of leaving the band. No, it was just announced yesterday. He's officially left the band. So we covered that story earlier this week on Hot Topics, and I suggested that if he gets anxiety and he's so in love, then why doesn't he just leave the band and stop leaving him in the lurch? And hopefully they won't hire a fifth One Directioner, because then that way, with 4 people in the group, that's more money for everybody. So, whatever. All right. Our second to last celebrity lookalike comes from Jidra M., who watches The Wendy Show on BET in London, England. And Jidra thinks that she looks like Mila Kunis. So let's take a look at the real Mila Kunis, beautiful girl. And let's take a look at Jidra. Yeah. Yes, yes, nice. All right, this is our final one, so savor it. Our last celebrity lookalike comes from Christine P., who watches The Wendy Show on WNYW in Oak Ridge, New Jersey. Christine thinks that her dad, Dominic, looks like Bill Murray. So let's take a look. Let's take a look at the real Bill Murray. And now let's take a look at Dom. Here's the thing. Your father is very handsome. Dominic, you're very handsome, but I don't see... You look better than Bill Murray. And you know, when she sent her celebrity lookalike, she said that her dad looks so dead on, so this could be a bad picture, that he gets upgrades and pushed to the front of the line every place he goes, because people think he's Bill Murray. I love celebrity lookalikes. If you or somebody that you know looks like a celebrity, give us a brief description and send us the photo. Find out all the details by going to wendyshow.com. Up next, the talented Regina King is here. Our first guest is a TV and movie star. We loved her on 227 and Jerry Maguire and Ray, and now she's starring in a brand new ABC drama. It's called American Crime. Take a look.
What's happening here is bigger than you. This is about every black man who cannot get justice. You need to represent. You need to be the voice for people who do not have a voice. And you need to stay away from that girl.
Aubrey, she's not what you're saying she is.
She's bad for you. And unless you're able to admit it and turn away from her...
Look, you don't understand.
I have been there, Carter. I failed myself. I failed other people.
I love her.
Please welcome our friend Regina King. We suffer for our fashion.
Yes, for our fashion.
Okay, first we'll do the shoe cam, and
Shoe
then we must
cam.
discuss your outfit. You look fantastic and glamorous.
Thank you.
I see your bra.
Dude,
You're still in shape, just like you've always been.
I have to remain in shape.
Yes. Now, is this a skirt with an apron, or is this all one thing?
It's all one connected thingy, and the feathers, aren't they fun?
I love this whole thing. So congratulations, you know, tonight is Regina King night on ABC.
It's pretty exciting.
Regina is going to be directing tonight's episode of Scandal. And then she's starring in American Crime, which is getting great reviews.
Yes, it is.
How does it feel?
It feels pretty exciting. I mean, this is, I think, my 4th time on this show.
Yeah, friend to the show.
Yeah, and you've seen just how much I've changed and things have happened just in it's been 5 years?
Yeah, 6 years we've been
6 years, yeah. So I feel like I'm just getting started all over again.
Okay, Regina, let me ask you, because Scandal is not live, and neither is American Crime. Who are you going to watch with? What are you going to have to eat?
I don't know. I will be here in New York,
okay.
Which I was not planning that, but I'm very excited that I'll be with my East Coast fam. So I think I will have some girlfriends. I think Tracy Ellis Ross is in town.
Yes.
Maybe
nice.
she'll join me.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's very exciting.
It is.
Were you a huge fan of Scandal before directing?
I was.
Wow.
I went after Scandal. I wanted to direct Scandal.
Yeah?
I wanted to be a part of it, yes.
Now, it seems like directing came out of nowhere for you, because last weekend I was watching I Love Being Mary Jane.
Right, me too.
And they had like a 12-hour marathon. And I saw your name. I didn't even realize you directed.
Yes, yeah, I did 4 episodes of Being Mary Jane. Yeah.
Okay. And then I was talking to...
Did everybody see Tuesday's show? Ooh, with Kara and Gael.
I haven't seen yet.
Okay, so I won't spoil.
But, you know, then, some of my more experienced staffers here told me that you had gone to ABC directing school?
The ABC, most networks, they have like a program that people who are in the industry, but they're in the industry in different parts of it, where they can join the program.
Wow.
You have to apply.
Yes.
You have to apply with something that you've directed. And when you're accepted, you get an opportunity to meet a bunch of showrunners. You get an opportunity to shadow. And I applied for the ABC Disney Directors Program, and I went in saying I want to direct one of Shonda Rhimes' shows.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it worked. You know, I didn't realize until, I was really preparing for this interview, because, you and I have talked so much. You coming here, I always like to have fresh conversation with people, new stuff to talk about. I had no idea that, she's been working ever since 227 stopped. You have not been jobless.
It's a blessing. It's a blessing. It's a blessing.
Yeah.
And I know, and I don't take that lightly, because I know that this is not an easy business.
Yeah.
And I'm in any profession.
Yeah.
It's not easy, but it's been I've said I received an award from Essence a couple of weeks ago, and I said the universe has had my back.
For real?
Yeah, for real, for real.
So now your son is 19.
Yeah.
And his mom is busy working.
Yes.
Is he overly protective of you?
I mean, I think he is, as any son is with their mom,
Does he live at the house with you, or is he in college?
No, he's in college. He's in college.
He lives on the campus?
He lives on campus, yes.
Where does he go? I mean...
He's out of state.
Out of state,
yeah,
out of state.
Yes.
So you have an empty nest.
I do. I am an empty nester.
Well, so how's that working out for you?
That was like a Jack A of me.
How's that working? I mean,
it's different. It's different.
Are you dating?
You know, I need to do a better job at it. I do. I've been so busy with work, and my girlfriends are like, do you think a man's just gonna go knock on the door and like, I'm here? And I think I wish he would, but I have to make that more of a priority.
Well, I don't understand. You're still in the juicy years.
I know, and that's what one of my friends that's just a couple years older than me, she was like, you better not waste these years.
Yeah. You gotta get out there and date.
Yeah.
What are you picky? He's got to, I mean, can he be the plumber or does he have to own the plumbing company?
Own the plumbing company.
Okay, so,
own the plumbing
all right,
company.
so, okay.
I mean, look, this is the thing.
Okay.
I think you can find love anywhere,
yes.
and my heart is open to it. But I would like to have, if I can pay for us to go on a vacation,
yes,
all expenses paid out of my own pocket,
okay,
then he should be able to do that as well.
Gotcha. All right. Now, let's talk about this new show, American Crime. You play a Muslim woman?
Yes.
Are you Muslim?
No.
Did you have to take lessons?
That's funny, Muslim lessons. No, but I did work really closely with a Muslim woman. Yes.
Laugh at me, will you?
No, I did. I did study, you know, as with any role that you play, especially one that's really far away from, you know, what you are, I won't say what I believe in, because I got to learn a lot about the religion, and I didn't realize how much of the religion is something I subscribe to.
So what's the premise of the show?
The premise of the, oh, look at that picture right there. That's you see, she's serious.
Very.
Aliyah Shadid.
She is not fun.
That's her, Aliyah Shadid.
Okay.
That's her name. It is, I play the sister of a man who's a drug addict, and he's the accused of the American crime. He's the one that's being accused of the murder.
Okay.
And I come into the city of Modesto to fight for him because he has no one to represent him or have his back, and we know quite often the legal system does not work fairly.
And so we see this play out from different perspectives of the people in town, the crime?
Yes, which is different than normal crime shows.
Yeah.
This is from the perspective of the families.
Nice.
The ripple effect that happens when a murder or a crime this big takes place.
And how it affects everybody.
And how it affects everyone.
All right, so you're still going to be in town because you're hosting Black Girls Rock on BET.
Black Girls Rock, yeah.
You rock, Regina King. Thank you for continuing to be a friend to our show. You're one of our favorites, everybody. Clap it up for Regina King. Don't forget to check her out tonight. American Crime airs at 10 o'clock on ABC, and Black Girls Rock airs Sunday, April 5th on BET. Ask Wendy is next. You are doing it. Looking for some juicy hot topics? Don't worry about it, because Wendy's got you covered. And Rosie Perez, she's on Broadway with Larry David and back on The View.
What they said to me was, you guys are going to argue, you're going to disagree. This is so much fun.
Right.
Tuesday on an all-new Wendy.
Time for Ask Wendy. How you doing?
Hello, Wendy. My name is Shamant. How you doing?
Hi, Shamant.
So my question, Wendy, is, I have a friend that lives in Africa, and we've been dating for the past year.
Oh, a friend.
I'm 40 plus. He's 29.
Okay.
So my question is, I'm planning on moving there later this year, and I'm not sure if I should pursue a relationship with him because of his age. Do you think it's safe for me to get my groove back?
It's absolutely safe. But I have a more important question. Are you moving there because of him?
No. I love Africa.
Okay. Absolutely.
Yes?
Get it, girl.
Yeah.
Okay. How you doing?
How you doing? Hi, my name's Alexis. How you doing?
Hi, Alexis. How can I help?
So my question is, I've been dating a guy for about 6 months now. Things are really great. We have great chemistry, and we're starting to get a little more serious. But the only problem is he does not like foreplay.
He just likes to get right in there, right?
That's it. It's a big rush. It's always a rush. He never takes his time. So how do I bring this up to him without hurting his feelings?
You just take control of the situation.
I got it, right?
I mean, just take control of the situation. You know, any experienced woman would say that you can't tell him about it. You've got to kind of show him, like, you know, and
Bring it.
Good luck.
Thank you.
More Ask Wendy next. It's so easy to
get fabulous Wendy Show bling, just go to wendyshow.com and click Shop Wendy. T-shirts, Diva fans, and my favorite mugs, plus more. Are you shopping? You gotta come here to see what goes on behind the scenes. Are you okay?
Yes, Wendy.
Okay, it's time for Ask Wendy.
Hi, Wendy. How you doing?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. Wendy.
Yes?
My mother has a best friend. My mother is 80 years old. Her best friend wanted to introduce her to sex toys. She's been married to I know. She's been married to my father for over 20 years. Why would my mother think it's okay to talk to me about sex toys with my father? How can I keep her to keep her sex room away from me?
Oh.
Help me, Wendy.
Just tell her, Mom, we could talk about everything, and I'm so glad that you and Daddy have a healthy sex life. Sex toys at 80 is pretty amazing. But no child wants to talk sex toys with their mom. So all you have to do is tell her to watch this at midnight on BET, and you're going to take care of that, okay? Very well. Good luck. Okay, how you doing?
How you doing, Wendy?
Good.
My name is Evie, and my question for you is, I've been dating someone for 8 months now, and I've been divorced for 4 years, have 2 girls, he's got 2 girls. We all get along, but my parents, and I love my mother dearly, is all over my business. She doesn't want to meet him. She thinks it's too soon to even meet him, like bring him around family or whatever.
Yeah.
We want to get married. And I don't
want to be a cornball, but I'm down with your parents. It's too soon. How old are your girls?
17 and 8.
And, okay. And how old are his girls?
21 and 17.
I mean, this all sounds ideal, but honestly, and I know that you're a woman of a particular age, 8 months is too soon to get married to anybody. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I know.
All right. Good luck. Celebrity Said What is next. You know, celebrities say the craziest things, so it's time to play Celebrity Said What? Let's meet our player. What's your name? Where are you from?
Hi, I'm Liz from Brooklyn. How you doing?
All right, Liz. Welcome to the show. All right, I'm going to give you the quote, and you have to guess which celebrity, and if you do it right, then we're going to give you a prize. All right. The lifelong ambition I still want to fulfill is to go on a dream date with Drake and only kiss him.
Ooh, I like Drake.
Is it Madonna, Keke Palmer, or Katy Perry? Who said that?
I think Madonna.
Yes!
Something like that.
Yes! Congratulations! You, my dear, are going home with a certificate for the Candy of the Month Club. It's delicious. I'm a member, too.
Ooh, I love it.
Welcome to the club. And we'll be right back. Nice job. I work with crazy people, too, by the way. Everybody, I want to thank Regina King for stopping by, my co-host, my studio audience, my partners in crime. I love you for watching, and I'll see you next time on Wendy. Bye-bye.